Nathan, you've been here for about 3 weeks now. I mean, how are you finding your time at the club?
I'm loving it, really. Obviously, I knew what the manager was asking for before I signed, but no, it's been great. All the boys, I'm getting on well with everyone, so yeah, happy days.
You came in a couple of days before the Millwall game, and then you were straight in the team. I mean, as a new player, is that good to go into such a big game so early? Does that give you a chance to almost settle straight away?
Yeah, I think so. And obviously, it couldn't have been a bigger game, really, with the rivalry they've got. So, no, I was obviously looking forward to it. I mean, before that, I hadn't played in quite a while, so I just wanted some game time and to get out on the pitch.
Since then, we obviously had a game called off, and we then went to Bolton on Saturday, which was a great game in the end for us, wasn't it? I mean, what do you remember of that? And
Well, it was a bit of a whirlwind. Obviously, the early sending off, it changes the game straight away, and without really planning for that, obviously the shape we put ourselves in, it worked out really well, and I think it was really effective.
when Lewis does get sent off, and then the goal goes in straight afterwards, I mean, what goes through your head as a team?
Well, you're thinking stay in the game, really, because obviously you never know what's going to happen, so it's just stay in the game. Obviously, we were thinking when he got sent off, keep it a 0-0, and then he's put it in the top corner, so you're thinking keep it a 1-0 till half time, really, and then we can plan for the second half. But obviously, we managed to end up coming in the lead. So yeah, it was a crazy game, but the boys were brilliant.
When we do get our equaliser, do we then think, right, let's keep this tight now, or do we
you still think stay in the game, and obviously we've got subs to come on, so when everyone's legs are gone at 70, 80, then you can bring on fresh legs and maybe try and catch them on the counter attack. Obviously, when we got the goal before half time, you're thinking defend for your life, basically.
The goal that you did score, your first for the club, I think Jake probably took quite a lot of the plaudits, but you had to make up a hell of a lot of ground, didn't you, to get into that position. When the ball lands at your feet there, you know, what goes through your mind? Did you have a spot where you wanted to put it?
Well, no, like you said, Jake done brilliantly, and I was shouting at him from when he first picked it up, like I'm on the outside of him, and he's gone past one, and then I said I'm on the outside, I'm screaming, and then he's gone past another, and then he slipped me in, and then by the time I put my head up, the keeper was already there, so I just thought go under him because he was already on his way down, sort of thing, and luckily it crept under him.
Since then, your goal celebration has been picked up by a few fans and online as well. I mean, what was your thinking behind your celebration? Is it something you've done before?
Well, Josh hasn't stopped giving me stick about it. No, I don't really think when I score. It's just something comes out of me. So I'm sure hopefully the next time I score, you'll see something different and crazy again. So yeah, I like it to be a bit different.
Scoring your first goal for the club, is that something that you sort of had as a box to be ticked when you first signed for us? Is that something you wanted to do quickly?
I just wanted to affect games in however way I can. Whether that's goals and assists, great. If it's wins, I'm happy to take that. If we can keep winning, then I'm more than happy not to score. Do you know what I mean? So obviously everyone's main goal is to push up the table and get into the playoffs, and like I said, anyone who's scoring goals, I'm happy, but obviously if it's me, it's even better.
The second half was a sort of a backs against the wall job, but when that full-time whistle goes, you know, what sort of emotions go through you?
Well, obviously the manager brought me off about 80, just after 80, and obviously then you become a fan, sort of. I mean, when you're on the pitch, you haven't really got time to think about it, so you're just thinking about doing your job, and then you come off and you're watching and it's 10 times worse. So I was nervous on the bench, and so the gaffers turned to us when the 4 minutes, I think it was 4 minutes, went up, and he goes, I'm a bit nervous here, just a little bit. So no, obviously all the boys are delighted to get the win, and in such a way, away and down to 10 men, and scoring goals with 10 men, obviously it gives us a real boost going into Saturday.
And although Bolton had sort of all the ball really in the second half, they never really threatened us, did they? Which is great credit to you and the rest of the players.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think we said before the game their biggest threat was crosses in the box and knockdowns from Medine. So no, the two centre-halves dealt with him really well and didn't really give him a sniff. So the game plan, obviously not perfectly because we didn't plan on having 10 men, but we did work it out.
Fleetwood now on Saturday. I mean, that'll be a tough game, won't it? Because they're going well. I think they're 12 games unbeaten.
Yeah, and obviously they play a different formation to most of the league. So no, it's a tough test, and obviously you know they're on a great run, so they're going to come here full of confidence and thinking they'll win as well. But so it should be a good game, and like I said, both teams have got a lot of confidence going into it.
In terms of their league position, Fleetwood are where we want to be. When you come up against sides like that, does that add a bit more to the game?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, you expect to win the games with the teams below, but you've got to chase the teams in front, and obviously every game with a team above you is massive because we want to be catching ground on teams and making our way into the playoffs.
I suppose after a game like last weekend, then we do go into any game now sort of full of confidence and confident of being able to beat anyone.
Yeah, exactly. We can't get any more confident really after the result and the performance of last Saturday. So the boys are all looking forward to it and ready for it.